Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning, shortly after 7 o'clock. We do have some scattered light showers right in here, and then a little bit of thunderstorm activity in Kearney, or just northeast of Kearney this morning near Ravenna. It's not really showing up, obviously, on Futurecast, so Futurecast not doing a great job of showing that. We do have quite a few clouds around. There's a little bit of clearing to the east. It's also pretty foggy this morning. Those low clouds and fog could stick around. I still think there's a chance of a few scattered showers, isolated thunder yet the next couple of hours here, and then a little more clearing coming in this afternoon. Some of that partial clearing going to help warm things up. It's going to be a muggy day today again. We're going to see that for several more days to come. The focus late today turns to the west. Western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, as showers and thunderstorms develop and then push east into our area. 10 o'clock tonight, most of us are still looking quiet. There's an outside chance of maybe some development in here, but most of your development's probably going to be out here to the west still. As we push late night, though, we'll get better chances of rain and thunderstorms pushing eastward. Some severe weather is possible, maybe even lingering into tomorrow morning, especially off towards the east. And you kind of see, like what we have this morning, a little area of low pressure right in here could still spin over central to eastern Nebraska tomorrow morning, and there could be some redeveloping showers and isolated thunderstorms around that as that kind of traverses right in here. So still can't rule out some rain during the day tomorrow, although the severe weather threat will drop off. And then tomorrow night, maybe some redeveloping showers and storms out west again. The chances are lower, though, so I don't think we'll see as much activity late night into Thursday morning, but still a chance out there. Well, there is a low-end severe weather threat for overnight tonight. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe storms across much of the area, except for the far north and northeast for late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Large hail and severe wind gusts remain threat. Now, for tomorrow night, there is no threat of severe storms right now from the Storm Prediction Center. I think that threat is much lower. And then looking ahead to late Thursday and Thursday night, the western parts of the area are under a marginal risk of severe storms. I will also mention that our entire area is actually under a day 5 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, as a strong cold front is going to come through Saturday night. Saturday night looks kind of interesting right now. Now, there is a heat advisory in place across northern Kansas until 9 o'clock this evening. So for this afternoon, this evening, could see those heat index values again climb up to around 100 to 105 or so. So Philip Smith and Jewell County, and then Republic County here is also included until 8 o'clock here, but heat index values could get up around 105 this afternoon. Actual high temperatures, most of us are going to be seeing highs in the 80s again today, low 80s up north, but then southern Nebraska and northern Kansas, low to mid 90s. And with such high humidity expected today, that heat index value up around 105 is not out of the question. We could see heat index values up in the 92, 93 degree range in the Tri-Cities later today just because of the high humidity. Tomorrow morning, we're back into the mid to upper 60s and lower 70s for overnight lows. Highs tomorrow kind of comparable to today, a lot of 80s for most of us, but again, in far southern Nebraska, northern Kansas, it's low and mid 90s, and the humidity will once again be quite high. Tomorrow night into Thursday morning, mid to upper 60s, lower 70s. It's kind of just repeat here, and the highs look similar again on Thursday. Once again, a lot of 80s for most of us, some low 90s in northern Kansas, not quite as hot there. Well, and we'll eventually start to see those temperatures come down a little bit here at the end of the week. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Again, the next 3 days are very consistent. Lots of humidity, warm but not hot for the Tri-Cities, and mostly nighttime chances of rain and thunderstorms. Your best chance of severe weather right in here. Not as much of a severe weather threat here or here for most of us. We keep the rain and thunderstorm chances going, and probably going to be more clouds around to keep things a little cooler on Friday. Still very muggy, though. Saturday, the humidity comes down a little bit. Might still be a little bit of humidity, but not as bad as these 4 days here. Can't rule out a daytime chance of rain and thunderstorms, although the chances look much better. Saturday night, a cold front's going to come through right in the middle of the night, and we're going to have to watch that because that could bring around a severe weather to our area. And also of note is the big cool down coming in for early next week on Sunday and Monday. And you see it here, temperatures will be well below average for a few days. They'll creep up a little bit towards the middle and end of next week, back into the low and mid 80s eventually here. Let's take a look at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for next week. So this is the 8th through the 14th in the long range part of the forecast. Temperatures do look to stay a little bit below average for our area, with all the heat staying scrunched to our south and to our southeast. There's also hope for maybe some more moisture down the road here, as the conveyor belt of moisture coming in, riding over the jet stream. Basically, the jet stream is going to be riding here over the ridge, I should say, You have a ridge of high pressure right here. The jet stream rides, and same thing we've been seeing recently, storms coming out of the Black Hills. We may see more of that, so that's going to keep our precipitation chances up going into next week. Let's take a look at some of the long-range models. This is the European model. Again, nearly nightly chances of rain and thunderstorms here. Chances get lower during the day. And again, as we get into next week, notice how, again, our storms start to come more out of the northwest once again. By the way, here's Saturday night. Let's back up right here. Saturday night, there's the cold front passing through. And then next week, we get those storms coming in out of the northwest once again. There's potential for that. The GFS model, again, nearly nightly chances of rain and thunderstorms. Here comes Saturday night. We'll watch that severe threat as a cold front comes plowing through. And then we may dry out a little bit early next week before we start to get more chances of rain and thunderstorms down the road. And real quick, kind of the long range, this is the European forecast model when it comes to temperatures. Very warm but not too hot the next couple of days, but then here comes that cooler air right there. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then temperatures start to come up a little bit as we get later in next week. So I want to thank you all for watching today on this Tuesday. I'll see you all again on Wednesday morning with all the latest in your forecast. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.